Hello, good evening. This video will walk you through the usage of Zoom, Breakout Rooms, sharing screen, and other features. So first you need to log in using the email and the passcode we sent to you. So let's consider this row 23, and then we're going to insert the password and sign in. I think there's a problem, but let's try again. Let's say 22 because 23 is not activated yet. So as you can see, here is the room account. So first what you need to do is to check that this item is open, is ticked, okay, and then you can start meeting. When you start a meeting, this is what is going to happen. You will see this. You can join computer audio, and you can see here the microphone is on, the video is off, and so here as you can see there are many options. Let's start with share screen. So when you click on share screen, what you can see here is a lot of windows open, and what you need now, if you want to open files without disturbing, just click on screen and then go to the file that you need to open. Let's say you want to open this file, which is the book, and let's say if you're using earphones, okay, and you want to for example play an audio material, so you will not the students will not hear anything now if you do like this. You're the only one who's going to listen to this audio. So what should I do to ensure that the students listening? So remember that what you need to do here is to go from the beginning of the sharing. There is something here, shared sound. So please make sure you ticked this option and then share. So here the students can hear you, and also they can hear the computer audio if you open or play any audio material.
What's your area code?
So you can hear, for example, minimize, show them, play the audio like this, and minimize, and let them answer. Okay, so let's say you want to share another thing, like you are done with this and you want to share a video on YouTube, you want to share, for example, a link, and you want to share a website, a game, and so on. So click here, and remember that you can also stay here on screen, but you need to open what you need to share, okay, whether it's a website or anything that you want to share. This is because your option here is screen. You are sharing the whole screen. Whatever you open in the screen, everyone can see it. But if you want to just share something in particular, for example, you want to show them only the bookshelf, so the students here can only see the bookshelf. Even if you do like this, if you minimize and you went somewhere in here, for example, if you are sharing only this file, and then you told them, guys, let's go to the book like this, they will not see the book, because what you're doing now is sharing only the bookshelf. So make sure when you share or you move to another resource to check the choosing the accurate folder or PDF. And to make this easier, you can only or you can just click on screen and share, or double click on screen, so that the students can see everything you're doing. They see the desktop, they see this file, and also this. They see everything what do you do. But if you want to make it like hash hash, nobody you don't want anybody to see it, to see what are you doing behind. You can only share the file and go somewhere doing anything, preparing, writing questions for the next lesson. So here, this is in a simple way. And if I want to close the share, I can click stop sharing here. Now I have the breakout room. So in the breakout room, make sure you click on breakout room. So if you're using our room accounts, you can see this option. And then how many students you have is depends on the number of will depend on the groups. So for example, if you have 6 students, then you need to create, if you want for them to work in pair, you have to create 3 groups. So if in each group or in each room there will be 2 students, because you have 6 students and you want them to go to breakout rooms, so you will create 3 rooms. If you, for example, you have 6 students, you want every 3 to be in a group, so it means you only need 2 groups. Okay, so whatever it is, make sure you specify the number. Do not use 1, use 2 and up, depending on the number of students. And then you can click assign automatically, assign manually if you want to put specific students with specific students as well, weak students with smart students, or anything goes with. But let's say assign automatically, so Zoom can choose the students in which group they are. So if you click create, then you can see room 1 and room 2. They are not, nobody is here because I'm only the one here. But if you have your students, they will be divided into the room 1 and room 2. Okay, you can also rename the room if you want to make it fun. You can rename it anything like apples and bananas, anything you would like to name. Okay, and once you the students are in the rooms, then you have to click open all rooms. So here the students will be invited to join the breakout room. They will receive a notification, they click on it and then go to the room. There might be a little confusing with the teachers waiting for the students to join, and that's because of the connection of the internet, because in regards to connection in Yemen, some students cannot join in a fast way, so it takes a little bit about 5 seconds to 7 seconds to get in their breakout room. So we need to be patient once we face this issue. Now how can I see what students are doing, because the students are in breakout room and I'm in the main session. What should I do now is to click join. For example, you want to join room 1, you will click yes, and then you will go directly to room 1, and make sure you are muted, because the students are talking and they're participating, they share their ideas. Do not interrupt, please. Just make it as a monitoring. You are only monitoring. If you have you observed mistakes, you did something, you can write it in the notebook. But if you feel like the students didn't understand what to do, or they don't know what is required, then it's okay, you can click on the microphone and ask them or help them actually. Also, you have many groups, not only one group, so you are only visiting groups or rooms to check their participating, they understand what they do, and so on. Then you click on breakout rooms, you go directly, you join the other room, which is room 2, and you see what our students doing, like monitoring, as you know. So I think if we finish on monitoring and we feel like the time is up, you can leave the room, leave breakout room, and here you're going to go to the main session that you entered first time, that you can see all students and you can teach and so on. So the students are not here because they are still in breakout room. So what will you do? You're going to go here, breakout room, close all rooms. So when you click on close all rooms, the students will receive a notification that you still have 60 seconds to leave the room. So students will click on leave room, or they will be removed from the rooms automatically and go back to your main session. So they're going to come here and join you in the main session. So you did here, they are gonna come here, and then you can check answers and do whatever you like. Well, if I want to write for my students, I don't want to speak, but I want to remind them about the time and so on, I can send here to everyone. If I want to write specific message to a student, I can see his name here, click on it and send direct message. Also, I can see my participants here, who is muted, who is out and in. You can manage from here if they're closing the microphone, the camera, or so on. What else here? You can use the reactions instead of speaking in breakout rooms. You can use this to show them that great, good job, you are doing great, but do not interrupt with speaking. Okay. Well, you can also use whiteboards here. It's more interactive than the old one. So you can use here anything you want. You can prepare, do and write texts and delete everything, and the students also can participate. Okay, they can write on the board, discuss and elicit some ideas about what you need to introduce. So I think I can close the whiteboard here, and this is all. If I want to leave the room, and remember in the break during the break time, no need to leave, just close your microphone and camera and wait for 10 minutes, and then once you finish you can start saying hi, and so that the students cannot go out and then they miss maybe the connection, they don't know. Remember that this is when we pay for Zoom, because here if you are teaching with basic version, so you will go out directly from Zoom by 40 minutes. So once you exceeded 40 minutes limit, the Zoom will get you out directly. But we're going to work on this in order to make it consistent for all. Then I want to end the meeting. I click end and then end meeting for all. So this is the thing, and this is everything about Zoom, how to share, using whiteboard, breakout rooms, and so on. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. And all the best for your coming term. Goodbye.